here we're gonna put the date picker. Okay, so date picker, and it's custom date picker. I changed the name. Yep. So close this guy, and inside the date picker we have to pass in our states that we just created before. So selected date here, passing the selected date, and then set selected date, passing the set selected, or the handle set selected change for the start date. This one. All right, sweet. Now below here, let's wrap everything in a div here. Inside here, we're gonna have our select. It's just gonna be a regular select from from Polaris. Select. So this select, let me put the screen on the middle so it's easier for you all to see. All right, so selected. Let's pass in the states. Let's pass in, well, first the label. Usually, label is first. So start time, start time EDT. Well, let's bring in our options. So options is gonna we're gonna use the helper we created for our options to generate that. Now the value. Okay, so the value, let's pass in here our state as well. So selected hour, selected, where are you? Here. And the on change. Let's put on the change here. So passing the handle start time. Handle start time. Okay, now TypeScript is complaining. I'm not really sure why. Okay, well, we'll fix it in a second. So let's have a style here. Style here, put another object here, and then the padding left. Padding left here is going to be 10 pixels. Now the padding top. Padding top. All right, there you are. Just 8 pixels. Oops. The end. Okay. Okay, this is supposed to be an array. That's what it's telling me. But it's an array, right? Okay. Let's fix that in a second. Right now, let's just get through the UI. All right. So set selected state here. What else do we have to bring here? Oh, I have a typo. Okay, so now we have to do our end dates, right? So we're gonna dynamically display them based on a toggle that we're gonna have a checkbox. So here, this inline grid is okay. This selection is okay. So let's have another layout section here. Layout the section. Plus this guy. Layout the section. Inside here, let's put in a checkbox. Checkbox. This guy is self-closing. For some reason, I love self-closing tags. Label, boom, and set and date. Now let's pass in a check, and this one is gonna come directly from our form. We're gonna check here, so has and date the value. All right, we don't have to create a freaking unchange function or set state. And this one is gonna come as well directly. Okay, what happened? There. Pressing the wrong key. All right, so on change here, just our function here has end date and change, blah blah blah. So here let's pass in a val and change, and then val. Alright, so now we have this checkbox, and then we have to dynamically display the next section. So let's open the JavaScript object here, and then let's have some condition here. So has end date, that value actually. Where is it? This here. Alright, so if this is true, we're gonna have this section, and I guess we could actually just yeah, we can just copy paste this guy above here. Let's just do it. Okay, we need the inline grid actually. Hey, I grabbed it. Alright, so put this guy here. Right now, what happened? Let's, I think I'm missing this guy here. Yeah, we're missing the layout section closing tag. So that should be, it shouldn't be here, it shouldn't be here, it shouldn't be here, it should be, we're missing two, we're missing the closing tag of the inline grid. We can just grab them, or well, just do them here. Inline grid here, and then the closing tag of the layout section. So, okay, did I put a layout section here? It should have a layout section, I think. Well, yeah, it has to have one, and it's a parent. Alright, so now we just, let's refactor this guy. Okay, perfect. Now we need to fix the changes, right? So let's start with the date picker here. So select date, selected end date would be the correct way. So selected end date, selected start end date. Here selected end hour. Okay, we're sharing this thing, so right, so we're done here, so let's save it. Okay, we're done here. I just had to fix the type error that we had. I just had to wrap this guy in parentheses. I forgot to do that. My bad. So now that we have this component, let's go ahead to our main component, and we have to just bring in this guy so we can start testing the form. Well, we have to create the API before, but yeah, we're almost there. So let's, I guess I'm gonna have a break tag here. Another break tag here. Well, actually, I think I need the break tags. Here, and then we are gonna have a divider here. Let's copy it. All right, that would do it. Let's go to the application. Let's just test it. Okay, we need to fix a few things apparently. Let's all right, now it's working. Think I still have to fix the we're supposed to see the date here display on the text field. I think I forgot to put that there, so let's fix that. But at least the popover is working. We can toggle in and change dates. And yeah, let's go ahead really quick here to the app date picker. Yep, I think I forgot the value here, so let's put value here and then the formatted date. All right, now it's working. Now we have our dates on display here. Let's do a small thing before we get to the API and connect everything together here. Let's go here to the route, and I'm gonna show you some component that's kind of cool, or it's pretty cool actually. It's called the page actions component, and this is going to give you a button here, page actions. It's this one right here, and it's a self-closing, I guess. Yeah, self-closing. And inside here we're gonna pass in primary actions, passing primary actions, passing an object inside an object. Okay, and here the content, or just the name of the button that we're gonna have, is gonna be saved. Let's I'm missing a comma. On action, on the action, on the event of an action, we can just call in here our form and then click submit here, so we have access to the submission, and we click that button. And finally we can have disabled, so we're gonna disable the form. The form hasn't been touched, it's virgin, so here's not dirty, whatever. There you go. And let's check it. All right, perfect, it's working. What's that? Anyways, hold on, let's go back here. All right, let's just come here, and now we need to work on the API endpoint, and we also need to bring in, I suppose we're gonna just do the API endpoint first. That would be the most important part. Well, I guess not. I guess we have to do first the hook. Just do the submission. We need a fetcher on the hook to point to the API. So let's go ahead here to hooks. All right, so now let's have a constant here called body. Let's open, it's gonna be an object that we're going to stringify, or we can just, wait, hold on, console.log this guy so we can see it in case we have any problems. And then let's have a try and catch here. So console. Okay, it has to be failed. It's probably has an enum under the hood here, so we're gonna move in this guy here, and I guess we are going to okay, so I need to put this guy back actually. Just put it here, and then in the try and catch we're just going to navigate, I guess. So here I'm going to do a few checks. Okay, so because you would share this hook between your post form and your update form to send requests, because we have everything on the send endpoint. So here I would put an an if statement here, and then check if it's new. We're going to do something. If it's new, we're going to just submit something else. We're going to update it, and in case console log update. I'm sorry if I sound abstract here, I know. Let's hold on, let's show you how do we grab this new thing here. So let's go here to the beginning. So const is new. Let's put this guy to true. So but we would have a loader here that we would query on this route, and if we have one object that comes here, an existing object here or an existing rule, we would grab it here, and if it's there, we would assign this to true, else to null, and then if it's null, it's not a new one. Yeah, that's how kind of like you would do this logic. I'm sorry. So, well, let's just focus on what's important here. Sorry about that rant. Let's put a console log here as well. Hold on, console.log. Okay, I'll show you what I mean in a second. Post. Now let's have a fetcher, and I haven't bring in the fetcher. I forgot to bring in the fetcher, so let's put here, and then const fetcher equal to use fetcher, this guy. Now I want to see why this form is complaining. We can take a look in a second. So fetcher the submit, and here inside the fetcher, let's just do our regular submission. So let's call our body here, and then JSON, the stringify, and then pass in our body. All right. Now, well, it's actually another object, and it needs a comma. So inside here, let's pass our metadata for the submission. So the method is going to be a post method here, passing the encryption type. I want the auto completion, this one, the form, and then the action. So here the action, the route or API, so it's /API the add rule. Let's format this guy. Now let's see what's happening here. Strange. So Okay, that's strange. Let's just ignore it for now. Let's go ahead here, and now inside our body, now we are going to pass everything that we need to pass. So rule enable, because we're going to pretty much stringify this body. So fields, the values, remember that has access to everything, and then rule enable here, and now we are gonna have to just pass in all of them. Alright, so that would be like the first component that we have on our form. So that's why I'm kind of separating them. So rate option, shipping rate option would be this one, then field values, shipping rate option, shipping rate name, field values, the shipping rate name. And before submitting this form, I would use SOT here to verify the type safety of everything. So you would submit correct data to your API, and I was going to do that, but the tutorial would get really long though. I'm going to skip that just for I'm gonna save it for the next tutorial, which I'm gonna show you how you leverage SOT here in this edit API endpoints, how it's really beneficial. Star time, and here I messed up, it would be late. Okay, and then yeah, just talking about that, past and date. All right, now that we have our form, I know I was a little what would you say it, abstract about this is new, but here it's for this part would be reserved for new post request, and then the other one is going to be for update request. That's it. And how do we tell if we have a new or how do we tell if we have an update or a post? Just by fetching, but using a loader and then bringing in the object that's currently on our page. Yeah, just checking that. That's pretty much it. All right, so now what else do we have to do? We have to work on our endpoint, right, or API. So do we have the endpoint API here in the buffer? I do not. So let's go API action here. So now we're going to work on the backend. All right, so now that we have the data from here, the form data, we're going to grab our body, right? So let's put it in a constant, and then form data, the get, and then body, but it's gonna be a string. Let's put a nice cast here. So I know the TypeScript enthusiasts all hate this casting thing. So now let's put a parse body here, parse body constant here, and this is something I want to show you. That's it. So JSON, the parse because I think I'm gonna log this request here. So put the body here. Now we can console the log. Let's put a console log here. Put a nice comment here. Parse body, and then JSON the stringify. Put the parse body, parse body here, null, and then 2, so we can format everything on the console. Let's save it so it gets formatted, and then inside the post request, let's work. So inside here, I'm gonna have a promise because I'm gonna just trigger 2 functions, and yeah. So wait, promise, so we can do it in parallel. So promise all here, and then let's put an array here. And then the array of functions that are gonna execute, it's the first one is gonna be the create shipping discount. Create, let's see if we can have it here. Shipping discount, this guy. So we're gonna pass in a few things. So the context, let's pass in our context. We're gonna need the code. This is the code, and then also the body, which is already here. So the code, I'm gonna show you why we have to pass in the code. Now let's have the other function. So create, let's create discount rule. All right, here. So here we need to pass in our data. So let's pass in an array of data that we're gonna create in a second, and then our DB, our database. So we need to bring in the database first, right? So let's go ahead to the beginning of the file. Import db from app DB server. All right, want to go. Now we need to, I think I have a typo here. Context. Oh yeah, I'm a reader. I forgot to context the admin, the GraphQL. I was just waiting for the entire context. All right, so here. Now it needs a comma. All right, so now that's it, pretty much. And well, let's finish this. Let's finish because we're gonna have a response, just one response here. So let's grab this guy, and then the shipping discounts, or discount actually. Let's go bulk here, then let's return. It's gonna be JSON, this guy from Remix. Now let's put an object here. Let's go inside, let's name it payload, and then put the shipping discount that we're going to return. All right, so we're there. Now we need to pass in the data. So const data here, I want to kind of map everything. So, and in order for it to be type saved with Prisma, because Prisma is going to complain like hell, let's specify the time here of the return type of our function. So parameters, this one right here, and then it's gonna be a type of create a discount, create discount rule, this guy here, and it has to be the first part of the first object of the array, and then data here. All right, nice. Now this is still gonna complain because we are missing a few things that we have to pass. So the first one is the shop, and the shop is gonna come from our context that session that shop, and that's going to help our data to be segregated between customers that share our database. So now rule enable, that's gonna come actually from parse. And don't we have autocomplete here? We don't. So let's have some autocompletion here. I'm gonna just put a cast on this thing here, so I would be as discount rule. So this type, I'm gonna have to create this type. So let's go back to Prisma. Where is Prisma models? Let's go here to rules and here, and now let's go just put it right here. Export type discount rule, and it's gonna be of the type of the return type. So wait it here, return type, type of, and then create a discount, create discount rule. Okay, not really the function, so let's close this guy. Okay, now let's go back to the API. So this one. Nice. Now we have our type in a cast, in a nice cast. So now we have auto completion here, which is what we wanted. So it's easier for us. So just ruled, well, this is actually going to be nullable, so rule enable, and then here we're just passing it through here. Oops. Let's have the next one, so automatic code, so parse. All right, so now we're done with we putting all the fields on our data, and now you see now Prism is not complaining. So let's wait, hold on, let's format this thing. And now as you see, we're gonna pass everything here, and then we're going to create one discount. The discount rule is gonna be created in our database, and also is gonna be created in Shopify. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do, okay, I'm missing the code. Let me pass in the code because otherwise it won't work. So here just parsing code, and just parse body, then the code here. Let me go here to the query. So I'm gonna show you the, oh, it's not here, it's here. Okay, so here we're using this code to create it on the query, okay? But here you would pass in real values, right? So right now we're just testing. So yeah. So now that we have our API endpoint, what else do we have to do? We're returning the response. So let's see. We finish our hook. I want to do one more thing because I want to show you the AppBridge save bar. It's a pretty cool Shopify feature. Let's go ahead to, well, it's actually a component, so but it's not a component that goes here, but so let's go ahead here, let's go ahead here, let's go to components, less, and then touch AppBridge save bar. Like if you've seen if you're familiar with Shopify applications, you've probably seen that when you have a pop-up on the top and then it's a save bar. That's what we're gonna do. So here tsx, let's go to components. Oh, it was supposed to be in a folder. That's cool. So let's export function AppBridge save bar. Let's have some props that we're going to pass, and we have to create that type. All right, so export type AppBridge save bar props. It's gonna be of the type component props. Component. Do we have it from React? Yeah, it's right here, component props, and then type of save bar, and then bring in the save bar, this guy here. So now let's extend this guy here, and now we're gonna specify the types for that. So we're gonna get these nice methods here. So on save, let's put this guy. So on save, it's just gonna return void. Disable. Save. Okay, just fixing this thing here. Okay, let's now pass in our type bridge. All right, so now inside here we need to destructure our props. Okay, so props. Let's grab here everything. constant. Now let's grab here, open. Okay, let's save. Discord. Alright, so now we can just spread this guy, spread the rest here. Okay, so after we have our props here, next thing that we have to do is just return. Now let's create a component. So let's go ahead here, and now let's use our save bar from this guy, and let's just save over here. And inside here, let's rest. Let's pass in open. Let's pass in our ID here. So boom, 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 ID or save bar. Discard confirmation. Let's open here, and then discard confirmation here, or alright, so inside the save bar we're gonna have our two buttons for the actions. So let's just use HTML here. So one here, and then the other one here, button. Now we need to pass in the props, alright? So for each of them, so type, it's gonna be just a type of button here, on click. On discard. Next, disable, here disable discard. Disable discard, this guy here. Now loading, and here loading. I'm sorry, but I'm falling asleep. This car here, this one is pretty late already. I have to work tomorrow. I'm trying to get ahead as much as I can, finish this tutorial. But yeah, let's keep doing it, not think about it. Alright, so variant, and this guy is gonna be our primary. There you go. So primary. Now let's have a type here, which is going to be button as well. Button. So on click. Let's have one save. Okay, now disable. Let's have the disable save. Disable save is this guy here. And then the loading of our here is this guy here. Loading and save. Loading. Save here, or undefined. Okay, let's see if it's all good. Everything's good. I'm just checking, double checking here. Now let's go back to the route, and then let's put this component here. So here it's gonna be actually just here below the page. So here and we're gonna need then these guys. 1 second. Let's put this guy here. Put this guy here. Now AppBridge save bar. Now let's soft close it, and now we need to pass in our things. All right, so from our form, so on discard, let's form the reset. So we're just gonna reset everything here, and save. We're going to trigger the form, so form let's submit, and then on open here form .rt. So all right, perfect. Let's go back to Shopify here. Let's refresh in case. So here, as you see, is this thing that pops up right here. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work, because it never works on the first test, but yeah, let's try to create a discount code. So code here, let's okay, YouTube code percentage 50%. Let's apply it to all rates, and then okay, we don't have, I will not trigger a navigation, I have to put that. And let's see, I think it worked because we have it here. I was logging it, so let me npm run Prisma Studio. First let's check Prisma, and then we're gonna check Shopify. Okay, oh no, this is the Shopify store. Oh yeah, it worked, it's right here. Alright, so the form triggered successfully. Let's go ahead here, discounts. Yeah, it's right here, perfect. Alright, now that was a lot of work. But yeah, we're getting there. Let's I want to trigger, let me put the navigation for the form. I'm missing that. Let's go ahead here to hooks, and just below though, hold on one second, let me drink some coffee here. Okay, so I'm back. So just here, I wanted to put here, just after we successfully trigger this, this is below here. So just calling navigate, and we're gonna use these hook from Remix. That's it. So let's just go to the app, and let's go here to the beginning, and it's the use navigate hook. Use navigate. There you go. And const navigate. All right, now let's go back here, let's refresh, let's code let's put 10% here, which is all rates. All right, now it looks better, or it works better. Discounts here, and now it's here, perfect. Okay, so now that we're done with the form and the submissions here as we show it and showcase it here, let's now we have to connect this with our API function. So let's go ahead to the project again. I guess we can just close this app for now. We're done here. Let's go to shipping discount function, let's go to source, and then let's start with the query that we're going to run here. So let me see, what do we have to do here? Let's delete this thing here. Okay, so our meta field here is gonna have our key, and the key is gonna be the same one that we're passing app these counts on the front end. So wait, okay, I forgot the key here, there. So here, this key here, let's pass in here, and now we're gonna access a few things like the value. We're gonna access the JSON value, which I think is not necessary, but in case, and then the type. Let's format these guys, and that would be it for the query. Now let's just make sure everything matches. Now let's go to the run function here, and this is the actual function that's gonna be run, of course, right? So let's see here, we don't need these things. Let's see, I guess TypeScript, I think it's working. Anyways, let's console log whenever we run this function, so you guys get to see it. Function run Now next we're going to access our input here, input, then we're gonna access the discount node from the query that we just did. Then we are gonna access the meta field. Then here inside the meta field we're gonna access the value, and let's just cast it as a string in case it should come as a string still. And then we're gonna actually parse this JSON.parse, and now let's put it inside here. Alright, so now that we have accessed that, let's put it in a constant, so parse body there. So this is how we are gonna access the meta fields that we are sending. And then let's let me show you what I mean by that. So let me go here to models, to GraphQL, sorry, it's here. So this body that we are stringifying in our API, in our route, we're passing it here as a meta field, as a string, and then we're going to parse it to recover the object. And that's it. Yeah. So inside here now, let's we're gonna need an array to grab our delivery options. So delivery options here, and then it's gonna be of the type target, this guy. So target, and it's gonna be an array, and then it's gonna start as an empty array. So now we're gonna have a few conditions here. So let's have an if statement here, and then else we're gonna have another, well, else if, another condition here. And then the first condition, let's start here. We're gonna check or parse body. So here the check our parse body. Inside here we have a shipping rate option. Shipping rate option here, and then we're gonna check if it's equal to or by rate name first. So by rate name, perfect. So if it's by rate name, it means that we need to access the name rate. It's going to that we're gonna apply only this to a specific shipping rate. So let's loop first. Let's go over all the delivery groups. So const delivery group here of, now let's access them. So input dot cart is here in the card, and then delivery groups. So now that we have it here, we're going to first find the one that matches our name. So let's have a match here, then delivery group dot delivery options dot find, and then let's have another function here, and then just a name as it matches. So m dot title, it's equal to the parse body on the delivery shipping rate name. Sorry, shipping rate name. Okay, so if they match, we're going to grab it here. So we're going to have a match here. So we have a match. We are going to come down here and then apply that to our function. So delivery group options that push, we're gonna push that. So let's open an array here, an object, sorry, then delivery option here, then come here, and then we're going to handle, and then option that handle. Okay, my bad. So misspelling here. Handle. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're going to do in this one. And now if parsed body here, let's grab the shipping rate option. And in this case, as you guess, it's gonna be if it's of the type all rates. So all rates here, if this is the type, we're going to loop again. So just for here, it's gonna for loop here. So const delivery group of input the delivery cart the delivery options delivery groups. Now let's have a nested loop here. So for so we're gonna have const option of delivery group here. Okay, my bad for the type for the typo. Alright, now we have the format working. So we're gonna do again what we did before. So I guess we can just copy again this guy, and then come here, and then here we're just gonna push our option to all of them. Right, let's save it, and that's it. So that's gonna be like the first check that we're gonna have here. Now below here, let's have another check. So let's check if the delivery options length is 0. So delivery options, the length equals 0, or the import cart amount it's less than. Okay, you can have whatever conditions you want here, but maybe we can get a little creative here. And then the cart, let me show you how you do it. So cost, the total amount here, the cost or amount, it's less than $2. You're not gonna apply the discount, so we can just return empty discount, which is specified above. Now let's take care of the discount type here. So hold on, let's put it here. Now for this, let's have a let discount value here, and now we are gonna have a switch. So switch statement, and then we're going to access parse body again, parse body dot discount type. So discount type, there you go. So open the function of the switch, and then we're gonna have two cases, pretty basic. So in the case of the fixed amount, we're going to do something. So in the case of the fixed amount, we need to let me put this here. Okay, in the case of the fixed amount, we need to access our discount value here, and then this object pretty much is going to have a fixed amount, and the fix, let's see if we are accessing the completion. We are not. Anyways, so fixed amount here, and then this fixed amount is gonna have a value. so the amount here, and then we're gonna pass discount amount. So let me just parse float to convert this to float, and then parse body that, and then it's discount amount. Let's format this document. Okay, so that's in the case, this is in this case, so I have to put a break here. And now in the other case, okay, it's here. So in the other case, which is the percentage, so in the case of the percentage, we're pretty much going to do the same, similar, not the same. Let's put this guy here, but instead of a fixed value, we're gonna have a percentage here. So this percentage, percentage. Then we're gonna break, and then we're gonna have also, we need to have a default. So in the case none of them matches, we're gonna have a fixed amount of 0, so we're not gonna apply basically anything. So here, let's yank this guy, let's copy it here, and now let's just replace the amount with 0. Let's format the document, and that would be pretty much it. Now we need to return everything, what the function body is going to return. That's what's going to be applied. So return. Now it's going to be an object here, and then the discounts. It's going to have discounts, this guy here, and has an array here. And then this array here has an object, and this object has our things, right? Our targets, which are our shipping rates, targets, and then delivery options, rate that we specify above, and then the value. And then this value is gonna come from our discount value, or let that we specify above. Let's fix that. Now let's check why this is complaining. It's a value. So yeah, it's a value here. Now I guess it should be an input. I guess I prefer this one, this parse float. Alright, so okay, that's pretty much it, what we're going to do. Like let me just go to line 47. Let's delete this guy so we don't have errors. Alright, so that's basically it. We're going to parse our meta field and then graph, and then we are going to pretty much loop our shipping rates and then check if our conditions or rules is going to apply to all of them or just a specific one. And then we're going to check if our rules are going to apply a percentage or a full amount, and that would be how you do it. That's pretty much it. And I guess we are ready for testing this, right? Let's hopefully it works. Let's go ahead and here, and then let's apply a few rules. If we don't have any typos, it should work on first try. So let's have a discount code first, and then maybe, I don't know, let's have a Prisma code. Now we're gonna apply a percentage of 90%, and then let's apply it to all rates for simplicity. And since here you would have to query with GraphQL all your shipping rates, but we can go find them and then just test it like that too. But yeah, let's just apply to all shipping rates, and now let's just make sure for 11, so this applies here. Alright, so create it, no marketing, let's go to discounts. Alright, Prisma. Let's go to our store. Let's go and check out. Now So we don't have any shipping rates, so free. Hold on. You have to go here to delivery groups, to your delivery profiles, and these are your shipping rates. But yeah, we do have them. I think I need to put an address on 905. Rico. Let's put this. Alright, so we have some shipping rates. So Prisma, let's see. This works. So we have a typo. Something's happening here. But you're gonna see that we hit the API, the function API here. Something happened here. So let's check. What basically happened here is that we have to go here. Let me just show you. I had discounts with an S here, and it won't match. I wasn't matching our key from our meta field that we created here when we created the meta field. So that has to match. That's really important. So that's it. That's basically it. You have to probably grab those values for EMB so you don't make mistakes. But yeah, that's basically it. So we can let me show you once again how we try it. So let me refresh this guy. So let's apply Prisma here, and then you're gonna see that it's gonna apply. I think it was 90%, right? So yeah, it's applying an 80% how do you say discount. So let's keep trying. Maybe let's do a few more tests because this is basically the main functionality of the app. Let's go ahead here to rules, and let's have discount code of this time node. It's gonna be this time. Let's see, we apply a percentage this time. So maybe well, I don't want to do percentages. Let's just do percentages. It's easier for testing because amount I'm not really sure how much are my shipping rates. I don't want to check. So let's do 50% now. So let's apply it to rates, and now let's just apply it here. And I haven't like specified options for the time, but you would check here until the time the discount is available. So let's go ahead here. We have a node discount here. When you click them, it takes you directly to the app. Perfect. Wait here, now here, let's refresh. Now let's go and apply node. And now, okay, it worked, but it isn't applying. Okay, for some reason this guy wasn't created in the database. Let's try again. Let's check. Let's go ahead here. Okay, let's have a discount code. Actually, just percentage, and then let's have a 50%, and then this guy is gonna be called C plus. C plus is applied to all rates. Put it here. Save it. Check logs. percentage. So there's a typo somewhere around here. Let's check. I'm guessing this is on the hook. Here. Percentage. This one is fine. So with the API. Okay. Okay, I think that was the typo. So percentage. Now let's try it again. Let's just see. So I'm doing some debugging. Some of you may like it. So let's see here. This can code. This time Python. Let's have percentage 50% again. Let's apply it to all rates. Let's save it. Okay, I think this time it worked. Let's check Prisma. So we have Python here with a 50%. So let's refresh this guy here. Now Python. All right, now it applies a 50% discount. So yeah, pretty cool. So this is how you can customize it as much as you want. So yes, cool. Let's keep finishing the tutorial. We still have to finish a few things. Let me go back here. Okay, where's the app? So we still need to finish here some of the UI from this index page. We need to finish. We're gonna fetch all of our rules, display them here, and then we are gonna be able to navigate to the ID page, to the single one. So, and we also need to apply or manage subscriptions from Shopify too, and then deploy it, and then deploy the application to fly the IO probably. And yeah, that's pretty much what we still have to do. So let's keep going. Okay, so now let's continue. Let me take a look at the application really quick. I'm going to we have to finish this part, the index page here, and then we have to do this part. So I guess I'm gonna start with that loader here so we can bring in our rules and then we can display them. That would be the next step here. Let's just do it. So here, let me see. I'm gonna stop Prisma here because I think I need to create the loader. CD app routes. Dot app rule. Okay, so right here, let's just start sync function loader.
Okay, so as you know, we are gonna bring in this session because in order to bring discount roles for the specific customer that's using the application, we need to filter by the shop. That's what we have to do. So wait, authenticate that admin, passing the request here. I'm pretty sure you're already aware of the pattern here, and if you follow the tutorial up until this point, this part is just a lot of repetition here, what we've done here. But yeah, let's just do it. Let's finish the application here. So we're gonna call in our method that we created almost at the beginning of the tutorial, discount row, get, discount rules, this one. So inside here we need to, okay, so we need to have an object here. And inside this object, let's pass in where, and here let's open another square brackets, and then we're gonna filter by the shop, and then session, the shop. There you are. Now we need to go to line 20, import div from this guy to be the server. Okay, let me format the document really quick, and we are going to return what we just got from here. So const discount rules, and return JSON, this one. Let's open an object here, then let's have the payload, then discount rules. Okay, sweet, that's pretty much it in this route. So let's go to here. Now we need to start working on this page. So we need to bring in everything that comes from the route, right? So let's have a constant here, loader data, and then use loader data, this hook from Remix to communicate with the route. And let's have it here, and then type of loader. Then shit. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Perfect. So we need to we don't need this part here. So all right, so bring in the data, and let's console the data so we can see it. Okay, so let me check. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, let me see if they have a shop. They have a shop. Let's have a debugging. Let's see, we're just debugging a little bit here. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. That's weird. Let's make a change here. Maybe we're gonna need to refresh the server here. But yeah, let's do that in 1 second. Let's see, here. Oh, there you are. 404. There is no route match, app, add rules, add index, or route. Okay, something's happening here. Okay, I think I need to do this. Let's check. Loader. Oh, shoot. My bad, the server. And the Alright, now I'm out of coffee. Let's see what's happening here. Inspect, consult. Alright, now we're calling the loader in the shop. It says it's null. Well, that's weird. Alright, now we have the data right here. This is the payload. Alright, now we're bringing the data. Perfect. Let's see, where's my pretty sure. Oh, here. This guy. Okay, we have our objects here. Sweet. Let's keep going. So I'm gonna. Okay, so now that we have this, let's just get rid of this thing. So we need to map the data. I'm gonna map the data, all the objects that we're getting into a constant. So const discount rules, and then loader data, and this can be nullable. The payload. The map, let's have it inside here, data, and pretty sure I'm gonna need this guy. Okay, yeah, so let's map everything. So ID here is gonna be data, the code, yes. Have the rule data dot code. Let's have the start date data the start date. Let's actually I'm going to format this guy. So new date here, passing it. Then let's to transform this guy to local string. Local string. Okay. So discount type. Discount type. Let's have data that discount type. Let's have the discount amount. Discount amount. Oops. Typo here. Data that discount amount. Shipping rate. Okay, so I forgot that sometimes we are not gonna have a shipping rate name, so let's just put an empty string there. And now here for the rules enable, I'm going to do a conditional design. So let's have a batch here, and batch, then the progress. Okay, I think I need to bring this guy first. Go to 19. Format the document a little bit, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna map. Oh man, this space is annoying as fuck. So let's go here. So let's map everything to have it on that discount constant. Okay. So now I'm going to let's create the UI part of the UI here. So let's go inside our page because I want to pass in a few things. So let's pass in the title here. So shipping discount rules, shipping discount rules. What else we're gonna pass here? Primary actions. Let's it's an object. Okay. It's here. Let's open this guy here, and then let's pass in a link. Here, this guy link tag. I'm not sure if I have to use the one from Polaris or from React. It's this guy and this one. Yeah. New. Let's close it. Button. Okay, let's test this guy. Don't worry about that, it's just normal. Let's go ahead here, 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 here. So we have our navigation working. Okay, sweet. Okay, so what else do we need here? So below the page, we're gonna have a car and then our index table. Okay, so let's read this text, and let me bring our cart, this cart here. Okay, now we need to have our index able from Polaris, so index this guy. Okay, we need to pass in a few things. So inside here, row markup. Let's go ahead now. Let's do the things that we are gonna need, the props that we're gonna pass to our index table. So cons resource name here. Open an object here now. Oops. This kind of rule. Okay, now we need use index resource state, use index resource state, this guy here, and then we're gonna pass on our discount rules here. So I realize I have a typo. Oops. Ah. Discount rules, so 24. Okay, now let's here. Let's destructure what we are gonna get, okay, from here. So selected resources, we are gonna get all selected resources, and then handle selection change. Okay, sweet. Now let's create the row markup. So const, let's see, row markup. Now let's map these guys here. Map. So inside here, let's pass in our object of the things that we're gonna have, and then also the index. So this is basically a map, and then we're gonna have the index here too, but we need to pass in our ID, for example, rule, or start date, or shipping type, these count type, and I know I have a typo here too, so 31 discount. Oops. Okay, so shit. All right, so now we have that. Now let's open here this guy. Let's open this guy here, and now we have to keep going with the map. So index, index table here, row, close this guy. Okay, this thing is missing. Index table row. Hold on. There. So let's pass in the ID here, or ID. Let's pass in our key. Position here, index. Nice. So now we need the index cells. Okay, so index, the table, the cell here. Okay, so this one is gonna be, let's have a text here. So text. This one from Polaris, this guy. Yeah. Just for this one, I'm gonna put a text just to make it bold. That's it. Then the other ones, I'm just going to put them directly. Fuck it. So MD here, now the font weight here, bold, and let's put it as a span. Okay. So now let's again go index the cell, index table, cell. And inside here, boom, 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 start date. A few of these guys. And now let's put everything here, so this can type. This can mount. Shipping rate option. Shipping rate name. And lastly, the status, right? So status. And some formatting here. All right, sweet. So we have the row markup now. Let's we just need to pass a few props here to our index table. So let's open this guy here, and we need to pass in the resource name. So resource name here, which is the resource name. We specify above resource name here. We need the item count. So this count rules dot length here. Oh boy. Now we need the selected item count, so select I'm not getting the auto completion I need. Oh, first I have a typo here. My bad. Select the item count here. Let's open this guy here. So all selected, see up selected here it's gonna be all, and then select the resources, the blank here on selection change here, handle. Okay, let's fix this. Passing our handle selection change, and then the headings, that's last thing here, and it's going to be an array of course, and then passing all the headings that we have, so basically objects, each of them, so title here, rule, type. Name and option. I think I have to put them like this, name, and the option is here. Whatever. So, and lastly, title, right? So title, status. Missing a comma. All right, sweet. That was it. That was the index table from the application. So we're displaying all the shipping rate options. They don't have a name because they are all rates, so we're displaying them here. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, so now my browser's not working. Okay, my connection just died. Let's see, hold on. It's a little slow, the internet here today. All right.
Okay, so I went ahead and make these two components of camera because I think the tutorial is getting a little too long. But it's just these two components. This is a billing component. It's going to take us to the billing page, so the customer, the merchant can select their paying options, and I'm gonna show you how that works right now because we're gonna start working on the managed subscriptions of the application. That would be the last part of the tutorial before we deploy, and then the rules. This custom component that's gonna show us the chips of our discount rounds. It's just some styling here, so you can just check the code if you need in the repo. I'm gonna post the links on the tutorial description. But yeah, let me just show you the application, and this is pretty much it. Here's the application. It hasn't changed anything, but we already created the most important parts throughout the tutorial. And if you go here right now to choose plans, you're gonna see that we have a 404 set. That's the next thing that we are going to do right now. I'm gonna show you how to set up the managed plans on a application. So let's go to Shopify Partners, and inside your application here in Shopify Partners, we are going to go to here to the distribution, and then here before this page, you are going to see if you have a new account, you're going to see you're gonna have to select either a public distribution or a custom distribution, and then you have to select a public one if you want to publish to Shopify store, and you're gonna have to pay $19. It's a one-time fee. Okay, now let's go here. Okay, let's go to manage subscriptions, and then inside here the primary listing, let's select English. Where are you, English? Here. Let me show you how you set up this part. Okay, now let's go ahead to create. Let's type here, remind me next time. It's okay. Now scroll all the way down here until we are going to see our manage pricing plan. So let's select this one, and we're going to create a public plan. And then okay, this is pretty much it. So we're gonna have a pro plan. It's gonna have a, this is okay, we're gonna have $60 here, maybe 612, 14 days duration. And then the welcome link, we're gonna take the customer to this, the callback here, subscribe. Let me just copy this. Now let's save it. Let's go back. Let's add a new plan here. We're gonna select a free plan. Got a free plan here. Free here. Let me sip some coffee really quick. Oof. Okay, my bad. So save it here. Let's go back. Just need to set up these parts really quick, and I'm going to, we need to give them names. Or here, so pro, and this is gonna be the free plan. So save it. Okay, perfect. So we have the plans in the application. Now let's go back. I'm not really sure if I have to refresh, but let's refresh. Maybe I may have to restore the server. Might be wrong. So let's choose a plan and let's see what happens here. So, okay. Let's click here. Let's go to select plans. Okay, and now this part is ready. So we have to go hit here, and then we have to select the plan, and this is how we are going to select the plan in the application. I'm gonna show you right now in a second how to gatekeep based on the plan that we have. Okay, so let's select we're gonna select the pro plan. Yeah, select the pro plan. Or wait, hold on, let's select the free plan actually, because we want to gatekeep based on the pro. So yeah, let's just select the free plan. Okay, and I think I know why this is not working, because I grabbed that snippet from my testing application. This is supposed to be here. You have to put the handle name. Hold on, let me have to check what's my handle name in my application. Thus you get it from here. Let me show you. Hold on. Let's go to apps. Here in configuration, you're gonna see the handle. It's 14. Perfect. So 14, and I'm not sure if I have an S yet. So S, save this guy. Let's go back here. Let's refresh in case. Okay, let's choose a plan here. And now you can go directly here. All right, perfect. Now that that's working, let's go ahead and take care of the gatekeeping part, okay? All right, so inside here, let's clear my console here. Let's go to this folder, Gatekeep, that I have on my models here. Now let's create a few files that we're gonna use. So let's specify this one, Shopify server.ts. we're gonna have a gatekeep route, gatekeep route, route that yes, and one more. Let's use gatekeep, or just 3 actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you how to use the hook on the front end. We're just gonna keep it simple. Let's yeah. So sorry about that. Let's go ahead here, and we have to navigate to this bar. And now for the Shopify server, let's export sync function get shop info, and this is the method that we're gonna use to query the plans that we subscribe to. I'm gonna show you. It's an array that we have in this endpoint, and then we can okay, now LSP is not working. I'm gonna refresh really quick. Can you be so really quick? Here. So yeah, it's like I was saying, admin GraphQL client. So we have an array with the shipping plans that we have inside our shop. So we are going to query that, and then we're gonna gatekeep based on what we have there. We're gonna do very simplification, but it would be a good start if you haven't done this before. So let me just put a console log here, console.log error. We're gonna test this function once we finish it here. So let's wait GraphQL. Now let's GraphQL query shop info, and I'm gonna show you the query that we have in a second. So variables here. Let's go ahead and have a constant variables here. Variables. Boom, boom, boom. We need to pass the app URL meta field key. So app URL meta field. Now this the namespace from our EMBs here. Now let's grab the response const response. Now let's return wait, I have to since it's GraphQL, everything's inside data, right? So data await response JSON. There you go. Now we have access to data, the data. Okay, now let's console the log. Okay, let's console the log data shop info. Okay, this is the helper that we're gonna use, and then this is the query. Inside here, inside shop, we have plans, and then everything, all this information, the current app installation, the active subscriptions, everything that we can query and do our hook that we're gonna use. So now let me go back here and get shop info. I'm gonna test this function really quick so we can see it. Here. I guess here. Oh, let's just test it here. Wait to get shop info, and then context the admin the GraphQL. Let's we don't have to see anything here. It's gonna be on the back end. So let's refresh refresh again in case, and then let's go here, and let's see, and then this shop info you're gonna see the active subscriptions, and then we have an object here. This is the current first subscription that we have. If we wouldn't be subscribed, this would be empty. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it. If you JSON the stringify, and then yeah, if you JSON the stringify, you can see the values that we have inside. Let's go back here now. Let me go ahead and create this gatekeep route hook. Okay, so now we need to apply this hook that I created, and I'm gonna explain you really quick what this hook does. So we're going to basically pass in the current context, so we can access the shop info data with the plan. We're gonna pass in an action, which is gonna be either a redirect or a throw, then require plan for that specific route or API. Then we're going to structure everything here. We're gonna initialize the let as a null, and then we're gonna grab the shop info. If we don't have the shop info, we're going to return assign this redirect code a gatekeep code, which means we're gonna trigger a redirect. Then we're gonna grab everything in a current object, which is basically gonna have the active subscription that we checked a few minutes ago. Then I'm gonna stringify everything so I can show you. Then we're gonna trigger this gatekeep function, which inside here we're gonna check first if the active subscriptions array is empty. If it's 0, we're gonna check if it's free. We're not gonna return anything else. We're gonna gatekeep, and then we're gonna grab the plan here, which is the first as the name. Then we're gonna check if the plan is equal to the required plan. If it's if the plan is equal to it, we're going to return null, so which means no gatekeep, and then else we're gonna gatekeep. Here we're gonna, in case of an error, we're gonna gatekeep, and then if the redirected code, we have a redirect code, means we're gonna gatekeep. And here we're gonna either throw or redirect, and this is so you guys can use this hook either in your APIs or in your routes. If it's using in a route, like we're gonna use it, we're gonna redirect, and then we're gonna redirect to this special route that I created. I'm gonna show you in a second. Else we're gonna just throw an error. So then that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Then here in our route app rule, we're going to use the hook here, passing the context, specifies this is a route or an app route. We're gonna redirect, and then right now we're passing in free. It means people with free access can access this route. Okay, so this is the application. So in case we go here, nothing happens. We're allowed to go inside, but what happens in the case that this route needs a pro plan, for example? So in case that we need a pro plan, let's go back here, then let's go here to our rules. We're gonna be redirected here because you need an upgrade to the feature plan, and then blah blah blah. Okay, let me show you really quick. This is our route page that we're redirected to, pretty much. Then here are the logs, and here you can see this is the stringify JSON object that we are grabbing. So currently we have a free plan, so since we have a free plan and it requires a pro plan, we cannot access the route. And yeah, that's pretty basic implementation of the manage subscriptions from Shopify. It's pretty cool. And yeah, this was the application, and now we need to let's deploy the application to fly the IO and wrap up the tutorial. Okay, so what you gotta do here is we're gonna go here to fly the IO, and pretty much you just have to, it's super simple. You create the account, and then you're going to install fly the IO CLI, and then you're gonna run this command here. Inside your terminal, you just have to run fly launch in your Shopify application, and then just follow the configuration, pretty standard. And then you're gonna have all this build step where your Docker image is going to build in their servers, and pretty much that's it. Once you have that, you're gonna go back here to fly the IO, and then you're gonna grab this link here, and then you're gonna go to your partners account, and here you have to replace the links that you were using from Cloudflare for development. You just have to replace them with your new link, this one, and then these redirection URLs, and that's pretty much it. And then you go to your application, and then you test it, and as you can see, let me show you, it's already hosted online. My application is here, it's working. this button doesn't work. Let's select the free plan, or the pro plan actually. So now we can go ahead here, and now we can access our routes. But that's pretty much it. The deployment is super simple with Fly.io, and now this is the application working as I showed you before. And here we can create our discount for shipping rates. And yes, that was pretty much the tutorial. It was a really long tutorial, but I hope you like it. And this is gonna give you a whole overview of how Shopify development is done and all the steps that you pretty much have to follow in order to deploy an application to the Shopify App Store. If you like it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, have a great day. Bye.